great week coming up. A reminder, this Friday is Barbells for Boobs. So we encourage you to go ahead and get signed up. I've talked to a lot of people that are a little worried about doing a competition. They've never done one, and they're concerned about the weight also. But let me reassure you, this is not like your typical competition that you would see at Battle of the Fittest or like on ESPN, anything like that. It's really just a fun time to get together and to work out. We're not going to take it too serious. It's for a great cause. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's outside, so just look at it like another workout. You're going to be able to scale the weight, so don't worry too much about that. The coaches are going to be there to help you. You're not going to be alone. If you have any questions, we're going to be there to get you set up. We're going to make sure it's a success for you and it's not too stressful, and you're going to have fun. So I encourage you to sign up for that. If you go to our Facebook page and scroll back through a few posts, you should be able to see the link to sign up. Also on our website, you should see that, and I'll include the link to sign up in the video or the email that you get this screencast in. All right, so let's look at what we have for the week. On Monday, you're going to do cleans. You're going to build it to a 1 rep max. Don't be too discouraged if you don't hit a 1 rep. A lot of you are going to hit a 1 rep max, but we are going to retest this again in the next week or two. But the goal is to build up to just a heavy weight that you can get. Then for time, you're going to do a 400-meter run, then 21-15-9 burpees over bar and hang cleans, then 15-9-6 of push-ups and kettlebell swings. So you want to keep the run at about 80% effort, so this is not an all-out sprint because you have a good bit of work left to do after that run. On the 21-15-9, you want to keep those burpees just moving. That is a lot of burpees, probably more than you think. It's one of those things that you see it on paper, it maybe doesn't look too bad, the reason why I tell you all that is because you don't want to blow it out on those burpees. Just keep moving, don't redline. On the hang cleans, we want you to get these in big unbroken sets. So if you're looking at that weight and it looks a little bit too heavy, to get some big unbroken sets, go ahead and cut that back. We want you to get the intent of the workout. And that's what on all our workouts, we have an intent. So sometimes we may have weights that are meant to be heavy, and even if you have 10 reps to do, we really want you to get like 2 reps at a time. It's meant to take a long time. It's meant to have breaks. Other workouts like this workout, we mean for the weight to be light and for you to be able to just continuously move through it without big breaks. So sometimes whenever you look at a workout, you're like, oh, I don't need to scale it. Always either watch the screencast so you know the intent, or ask the coach, hey, what's the intent of this workout? Because even if you could do the weight, you maybe shouldn't do that weight because it's going to destroy the intent. Hope all that makes sense, and I didn't ramble too much. Then after that, you're going to do 15-9-6 of push-ups and kettlebell swings. Again, this should be pretty quick. The reps are not that high. Warning, your shoulders are going to feel like you got a pretty good workout after that last 15-9-6. On the push-ups, we want you to get your chest to the ground. If we see in classes that you're not really getting down low enough, the coach may get everybody to do hand release push-ups. So just make sure it's not just your stomach hitting the ground, it's all the way to your clavicle hitting the ground or pretty close to that. On Friday, Tuesday, you're going to do front squats, work up to a 1 rep max, just like the clean the day before. A lot of you are going to hit a new PR here. If you don't, that's okay. The intent of the day is just to work up to something heavy. Then you're going to do 5 rounds for time of the work you see there. This should be fast, something very fast. So the weight, again, we talked about that intent. The weight should be light enough to where everything here is unbroken. The intent of this workout is to not be real long, but a burner where you're just kind of laid out after the workout. The burpee broad jumps, it's going to be the length of the mat, so it's going to be 4 feet. So you can look at the mat, put your toes on one edge, and jump over to the next edge. So that's kind of how you can judge how far you need to jump. There is an RX Plus option. If you can only do the RX Plus if you can do it with everything unbroken. On Friday, you're going to do a split jerk, working up to a 1 rep max. The split jerk is from the rack, so don't clean it. Just start it off on the rack. Then with a partner, you're going to, from 0 to 8 minutes, you're going to do double unders toes to bar deadlift. 8 to 14, you're going to row, sit-ups, handstand push-ups. And then 14 to 18, we're going to burn it out with 100-meter sprint relays. You can strategize this, break up reps however you want, except on the 100-meter relays, we want each partner to do a full 100-meter sprint before they switch. Wednesdays have been partner workouts. The reason why we do that is because it's an interval day. We want you to get interval training in where you go really hard and then rest, go really hard and rest. And partner workouts are just a fun way to do that instead of saying, do X, Y, Z, rest 2 minutes, and repeat that for 5 rounds. On Thursday, this is our aerobic day. Aerobic means your body is using oxygen to get energy to do the work, and that means that you need to go at a long, sustainable pace. So the workout is 3 rounds of 75-calorie rows, 600-meter run, and 20 hand-release push-ups. Aerobic work can also be used to recover. But to recover and get a workout in. So that's why we put aerobic work on Thursday. Sometimes we'll move it up to Wednesday, but it kind of gives you a break during the week. But don't think that you're just wasting a day here. Come do that workout. It is definitely a really good workout, but it's just not as taxing on your body. On Friday, City Block Grace, barbells for boobs. So again, I encourage you to come out to the amphitheater and do that. There's not going to be a 4 p.m. or a 5:30 p.m. class that day. Same thing over in Pineville. There's not going to be a 4:30 or 5:30 class that day because we'll be all out at City Block Grace getting set up. So I know that may inconvenience a few of you, so I do apologize for that, but I hope you understand. And if you do this workout with the class, if you do it with the class, I still encourage you to come out that night and just watch. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of your friends are going to be doing it, so you can come and cheer them on. But if you do it in class, you're going to start off with a bench press workout. If you didn't do deadlift last week, you're going to do deadlift instead of the bench press. Then on Saturday, we have a really fun workout here. Partner sled pull, 400-meter run, 400-meter sled pull, and then partner Angie, and then there's an RX Plus option. And I believe, I know that this weekend is the Susan Komen 5K race. So if you don't make it to the class, I really encourage you to go out and run that. It's one of Alexandria's biggest events of the year. Again, it's for a good cause, but it's a great way to test your fitness.